But where will we find the necessary instruction for the true choice between the two triangles? Tradition tells us that it comes from the spiritual harmony in us. This always shows us the right way. Inner disorder will lead us to wrong decisions and choices. Analyzing the term spiritual harmony, we will see that it lies in the parallel and regular development of the activity and susceptibility in us. A man who is able to perceive and accept some good cliches from any realm, but does not possess any adequate, commiserable with his susceptibility, powers of realization, will be unhappy and inharmonious in the realm concerned. In reverse, if you possess some powers in a realm not well known to you, and in which you have no true orientation, then no harmony can be created in such a case. In occult language, I would like to add another definition of the Hermetic conception of harmony. It is the neutralization of the binaries Adam-Eve, activity-susceptibility, inside the astral man himself. It can be done by the convenient agreement of the two extreme terms of the given binaries. In the matter of the question of our free will, and especially of the amount of it which is at our disposal on different planes of existence, the truth seems to lie in the middle. It is gradually made clear to an initiate that there is no smoke without fire. While there are strong followers of the deterministic schools of thought, that is, those who do not believe in any freedom of human will, there are also fanatical devotees of the theory of free will. The differences seem to arise because of a basic error lying at the beginning of the dispute between the two opposite directions of philosophical outlook. From our point of view, each of these schools has some right in it and also some wrong. There is no man who is without karma, great teachers of humanity accepted, and therefore who has not had any compulsions and limitations in his life. No reasonable man would deny this. It follows then that some things must appear to the karma-burdened person as easy to get, while others are extremely hard. In some case, he has free will at his disposal and is able to exercise it, which is a most decisive factor. But in others, he sees a different picture. His aim seems to be unattainable. Of course, our will has both freedom and limitations, circumscribed by our karma. The laws of nature, for example, are the karma of the universe. We cannot break them. But to choose between evolutionary and involutionary triangles, as we have in this sixth arcanum, is quite possible for everyone who is ripe enough to understand them. The next title of this arcanum is Medium, or Surroundings. Equation number 16. 6 equals 5 plus 1. And equation number 17. 6 equals 1 plus 5. The first equation states, life, 5, plus will, 1, give conditions allowing us an adequate choice in that life. It is the macroprosophos acting in nature. The second equation states, will, 1, plus life, 5, equals will of the one which is sufficient for the creation of life in all its phases and manifestations. It is the pattern for the emanations of the macroprosophos, which generate nature. The general picture of nature's processes may be taken from the continuation of the Emerald Tablets. The literal translation is, similarly, as all things arise from the unique beginning, and by means of that one, so all things born arise from the same one, through the processes of adaptation. A free translation may be more explanatory. Similarly, as all principles are emanated from the one principle of the same nature, so everything born has emerged from the elements of the unique environment through coagulation and dissolution. Here is given the principle, law, of emanation, and the ruling over forms with the help of two processes, inscribed on the arms of Henry Cunrath's 1602 AD, androgyny. It is one of the 10 pentacles left to us by that eminent hermetist. See lessons of the 15th arcanum. This pentacle symbolizes the astral environment and its means, as well as the realms in which these means are used. On the raised hand of the androgyny, see the card for the 5th Arcanum, we see Solve, Dilute, Rarefy. On the other, Coagula, Condense. This is what the ancient and medieval occult wisdom has left to us, showing us the means for domination of environment. How are we to understand this enigma? By trying to find the idea behind it. It is action directed according to conditions, surroundings, and forces put into play by the process of diluting or condensing matter which is at our disposal and suitable for our aims. To one who is keenly interested in the practical solution of this immense problem, which touches all the manifestations of life on this earthly plane as well as all the others, I cannot explain further, apart from the hint that we should know when to dilute and when to condense. Under this comes everything: your thoughts, feelings, actions, and the final destiny of the real you. To finalize our study of Solomon's Seal, I will mention that the usual colors for this pentacle are gold, fire, for the ascending triangle, silver, water, for the descending one, gold, activity, for the vertical arm of the Staros, and silver, passivity, for the horizontal arm. In the more recent occult pentacles, we may encounter different colors, as will be explained in subsequent lessons. The background of the hexagram is blue,